Hello, welcome back. Today I've got another ink review video for you. This one is called Spruce County Post, and I love this one because I like the stamps on the outside here. I thought that was super cute, and I love the detail in their artwork on the boxes, the gold leaf here, and then of course the top, and then I'm going to try to open this without tearing it. Give me just a moment. Alright, I'm back. I don't want to risk damaging the box. So these boxes are so pretty that I really like to display the bottles in their boxes because I love the artwork. So I'm trying really hard not to damage them. Okay, there we go. And Ferris Wheel Press has been doing really well with their packaging lately. If you haven't ordered from them in a while, they've been using more packing material, which I'm super happy about. Okay, let's get the bottle out of there. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to use the little carriage that I have to hold this bottle. Hopefully that'll prevent me from tipping it over. I'm not seeing any shimmer in this one. Here's how it looks on the back and on the front. So hopefully I won't need to shake this up after I open it. Okay. And we're going to do the swatch card. I have to open this. All right, let's take a look here. This is a really nice deep green. Really pretty smooth ink. This is laying down really nice on the paper. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more in case there's any shading. That's a really dark green. I don't have a whole lot of dark greens. I wonder what it's going to look like when it dries. There we go. And then what I'll do next is I'm going to set this aside under a fan so it can be dry by the time we're done. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So we're going to test this out on some copy paper next. And I always do this because you might only have something like copy paper or another cheap paper, and you want to know how the ink is going to perform on that because it doesn't do any good to buy a fancy ink if it doesn't do what you want it to do on the paper. So that's why I always test this, because sometimes they look fine on copy paper. You never know. Okay, and this is copy paper. Okay, so the color is pretty. It looks really nice on here, a nice dark green, but there is a little bit of feathering. So if you don't like the feathering, then I wouldn't use copy paper on this. Let's try some HP 32 paper. If you haven't used this before, it's very inexpensive compared to the other nice papers that people use for fountain pens. It's very smooth, and the ink likes to sit on top before it dries, kind of like on some of the fancier papers. So sometimes you get to see some of the special effects of the inks, and like this, it's not feathering at all. That should be a C. There we go. And this is HP 32. Whoops. This writes really smooth. And the paper is really nice compared to the copy paper. You're seeing a little bit more depth of color in this one for sure. Definitely already is an improvement over the copy paper. I'm going to set it aside to dry, and now we're going to test this on some Tomo River paper. And Tomo River paper, of course, is really, really nice. The inks tend to really show off their special properties when you use this paper. And if there are any other colors or whatever inks that you want me to try out, leave a message down below, and if I have that ink or if I can get it, then we'll do a video. Okay, this is Tomo River. Okay, and it looks like on the Tomo River already I'm seeing a lot of shading, which is nice. So this ink definitely has some nice shading to it, which I love shading, so that's good. It's probably my favorite property in inks are the different types of shading that you can get. Because sometimes it's not just light to dark, sometimes it's two different colors that when it has the shading. I think it's called chromo shading, but this one looks to be the same color, which is also very pretty, so I'm not upset at all. Okay, so I'm going to go let this dry, and also I'm going to check on the swatch we made and see if it's ready. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So this is really pretty. Let me just compare the three papers real quick. So first of all, there is a little bit of feathering on this, so if that bothers you, then I wouldn't use this on copy paper. But if you look at the green, like this nice, it does have a nice shade of green to it, but then when you compare it to the HP 32, it's a much more complex, deeper shade. Very, very, very pretty. And it's got some shading here a little bit, but then when you compare that to the Tomo River paper, there's even more shading. And the shading, the difference between the light and the darker and the in-between colors, much, much more dramatic than on the HP 32. So this is one that does very well on the Tomo River paper. You get everything from like a light, almost, not really, I don't know what to call that color, but a very light green to the medium green to this dark color. And you can see in here where the colors are kind of breaking apart and you can see the different individual colors. Very, very pretty. So this is a very nice green if you like shading, which I do. So this was an excellent one for me to pick up. And this was another one that I couldn't really tell from the swatches how it was supposed to look. And so I'm really glad I picked this up because this looks way better than I thought it would. And I already thought it would be pretty, but this already is way better than that. So here is the swatch card. Look how pretty this is. So you've got everything, like I said, you got that light green up here, and it gets darker as you go down, and then there's very, very dark green down here. And I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but there's a sheen right here. And it's almost like a purpley color, maybe. It's hard to really say what that is, but it's very pretty. And it just adds to the wonderful, I keep calling it like depth of color, but it's a very complex color. It's not just a flat green. It's so pretty. And then, of course, you can see the shading down here in the writing. So this is such a pretty color. So if you like this color, then I'll try to find it online and leave a link for it down below. But yeah, this is definitely one to get. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, just click like and subscribe so you can see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.